guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Flick News, the show here on FlickDirect where I give you guys the latest that happened in entertainment news throughout the week, and then I give you guys my personal take on the matter at hand. I'm your host, Austin Pum, and this week we have some good news and we have some bad news, but let's get into the bad news first. So, as you can imagine, more movies are being delayed. Two films I am highly anticipating. So, Dune and The Batman are the new Warner Brothers films. Dune was originally supposed to be coming out in December of this year. Unfortunately, though, Dune has been delayed until I think I saw October of next year, of October 2021. And then The Batman has been delayed until, from what I saw, March of 2022. This sucks. Though the only other movie I was looking forward to this year, well, I mean, there's another one there's actually two. Never mind, I should take that back. But my most anticipated film of the rest of the year has been delayed, and this sucks. I mean, I will say this will go back onto more of the good news later. Now, to be fair, The Batman is still miles away. But from that trailer that we saw from the DC fandom, it really does suck knowing that it's not going to be coming out in a potential Oscar season. But however, there is some good news in terms of movie release dates. Now, once again, this is sort of a delay, not so much, but let me get into this. So, two films looking forward to this year, Soul and Promising Young Woman, to which, by the way, if you guys have not heard of Promising Young Woman, it looks absolutely amazing. I actually know a couple of people that I've seen and they absolutely loved it. Soul was originally supposed to come out in the summertime, then it wasn't delayed until November. November is coming really, really quickly. But Disney has decided to announce that they are streaming Soul exclusively on Disney Plus. However, the good thing about this is this. Unlike Mulan, which you had to pay $30 on top of the $7 you had to pay on, they are streaming this thing for free on Disney Plus. The best thing is it comes out Christmas Day. And you know what? While I would have loved to have seen this film in theaters, I will take what I can get at this point. I will say it does suck knowing that I cannot see a Pixar movie in theaters, but if I can watch it at home, that's fine with me. But then going into Promising Young Woman, as we all know, if you guys have been following the release dates for this film, this was supposed to be coming out in April, or way past that, as you guys could probably tell. And now, like Soul, Promising Young Woman is not going to be in VOD, however, it is coming to theaters on Christmas Day. That'll be one interesting movie to watch on Christmas Day, because if you guys know about the plot or synopsis of that movie, it's a dark movie, but there is a reason why it's dark. I'm excited for both these two movies. They look great, especially Soul and, Promising Young Woman. I've been excited for this film for a long time now. I don't know if you guys remember this. I reported on this back, or I talked about this a long time ago, but there was news of a Resident Evil movie reboot coming out for the director of Strangers Pray at Night, to which not gonna lie, not a fan of it. I do have some hope for this movie, even though it's from that same director. The cast has been revealed, and I'm not gonna lie, part of me has some optimism for this. So here we go. The full cast for the Resident Evil reboot, I don't know if it's called Resident Evil Origin, I think that's the working title of it, but this is the cast so far. So, in terms of the cast of this movie, first of all, we have Kaya Scodelario, I believe that's how I pronounce her name, as Claire Redfield. I love that choice. I actually think she could be great. Hannah John Kamen, who you may remember in Ant-Man and the Wasp and also Ready Player One, as Jill Valentine. I really don't see her as Jill Valentine. Still, I will give her the benefit of the doubt nonetheless. She's a great actress, do not get me wrong, so maybe she can prove me wrong. Robbie Amell as Chris Redfield. I actually like this choice because he kind of looks like Chris Redfield. Tom Hooper as Albert Wesker. Not gonna lie, he looks generic as an Albert Wesker. But the one I'm not too keen on, because he plays my favorite character in Resident Evil, Ivan Jogia. I hope I didn't just butcher your name right there, sir. From Zombieland Double Tap, he played the hippie in Zombieland Double Tap who picked up Wichita, is playing Leon S. Kennedy. And then we have Neil McDonough as William Birkin, which, okay, I see this. I will say this, I'm not a big fan of the director. I have said this before, and even though I've not seen the 47 Meters Down movies. But in terms of the cast, there is some hope. I love the choice of Kaya Scodelario as Claire Redfield. I think she looks like her. I like Robbie Amell as Chris Redfield. I think he looks very good. I love Neil McDonough as William Burke, and I think that's a really good choice. I mean, now, to be fair, I may just be judging a little too much because I love Resident Evil. Resident Evil, besides Silent Hill, are my favorite survival horror games of all time. No shooting day at the moment, from what I know correctly. I think they have ran a script, but the cast has been revealed, so I think they are, from what I saw, they are saying this more faithful to Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2, as long as they keep to the spirit of the games. You know, cheesy dialogue. I mean, come on, cheesy dialogue was always a Resident Evil thing, but actual horror and not an action movie, I think we'll be okay here. So with this week, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I just realized it feels like I'm flipping and flopping back and forth between good news and bad news. So, earlier this month and also in September, movie theaters decided to reopen their doors, like Regal, Cinemark, AMC, and also a couple of other well-known theater chains out there. It seems that Cineworld, who I believe Cineworld owns Regal, once again, unfortunately, Regal decided to shut down their operations on October 8th. And this sucks because I was planning on seeing Akira in theaters and I missed my chance. However, AMC and Cinemark are still opened up, so if you guys do want to go to the movies, they are playing new films along with classics, so there is still that. My boss Nathan and I did a podcast on this. Look up the Flick That podcast. It's so much fun. We did an episode about reopening of theaters, and we did say that even though we love going to the movies at the same time, we do feel like it was too early to do something. I feel so bad for those who have had jobs in the theater industry, like, you know, as an usher, box office, concession stands. I feel bad for those people more than anything else. It sucks that Regal is closing down or has closed down, but AMC and Cinemark, I'm glad they're still open. Hopefully maybe I can go see a movie there. Either one of those very soon. Alrighty, so going on to our final news story of this week, I saw this. And I'm really excited to see how they pull this off. So Spider-Man 3 has been on the news show here on FlickDirect for a couple of times. Get this, guys. Doctor Strange, yes, Benedict Cumberbatch is joining Spider-Man 3, which only makes me think one thing along with many others. Live-action Spider-Verse? I can only imagine if they do, this is a big if, and I mean a big if. If they do a live-action Spider-Verse, do they get back Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, or do they hopefully keep it secret? I'm curious to see how they pull it off, but nonetheless, I'm excited to see that Doctor Strange was once again gonna be with Spider-Man. I'm really excited to see this. Alrighty, guys, and that is going to wrap it up for this week's show. Please comment down below and let me know, how do you guys feel about all the release dates happening with Dune and the Batman being delayed, but with Soul and Promising Young Woman being released in theaters and Disney Plus for Soul's case on Christmas? Do you guys think this is a very wise choice, or do you think that really this movie should be canceled until next year? How do you guys feel about the cast of the Resident Evil reboot? Are you still really cautious knowing that the director of the film, or knowing the cast? Is there some optimism? Also, how do you guys feel about Regal closing their doors down once again? Do you guys think that AMC and Cinemark should follow suit? And finally, how do you guys feel about Doctor Strange joining Spider-Man 3? Do you guys also think that this could lead to a live-action Spider-Verse? Let me know below. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's show. If so, please hit that like button, also share, and don't forget to hit that subscribe notification bell for whenever the latest video from us goes live. If you guys want to see any of our previous 2 shows, please click on the right there or there. And of course, until next week's show, we'll see you guys next week. Have a great week, guys.